I might just hit it through a horse. That's on my element. I like Mosta-X. Love them, I like to talk. Pressing with the toss. When I'm stepping in, 30 bottles in the city.
I'm sorry. Sid's face combined with that was just too much. You didn't do it the Big Matthew way.
Yeah, I did. I did my best Big Matthew impression right then and there.
That's not how you do. That's not how you do Big Matthew. Are we live now?
Yeah, we're live.
You didn't do the stomping.
Dude.
How'd you gonna change the camera so you can see her little feet moving?
First of all, whatever this is not what you did. Because that...
Y'all embarrassing.
That's not even...
She's not even doing it right to make...
That's not even what he did. She did it. She did it right when we were on FaceTime.
How this was Skylar's idea, and it's a terrible idea.
Yeah, it fucking was. It was my idea.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
It was my idea.
Welcome to SOCS episode 19. I hope you liked that little surprise opening. If you didn't, I completely understand.
We know you did it. We know you did it. I would like to say, and they specifically did not let me have a say, I never co-signed that.
Skylar and I are probably we're the biggest BM TikTok stans. I'm a whatever BM's fandom's name is called. I'm that. I'm a BMinator.
You're part of the big titty.
I'm part of the big titty gang. You already know.
I literally don't have the equipment for that, so y'all have.
We're the nipples.
We're the nipples.
You're one titty. I'm the other titty.
Skylar,
we're all separate.
Me and Skylar are the left and right titty.
I hate this. Actually, I regret it. I kind of hate this.
I really do. I don't kind of. Let's move on.
Well, we've got the most news today. I have never seen so much shit go down in the K-pop industry since I've been a fan. And it's just crazy. So let's start with the newest thing going on. Chanyeol from EXO is going to be enlisting on March 29th.
No.
It's been 2 years since a full EXO group comeback. We thought we were really getting it. We're not.
No, for real? That's what I was thinking when I found out the news. I was like, damn, so EXO really just not gonna come back, huh?
Nope. They're like, okay, well...
SM groups are kind of slow.
SM groups are kind of what?
That's crazy. They're slow with the comebacks.
I know. They're like, we put all our energy into NCT.
They'll come back 4 times a year.
Way more than that. It's crazy. They come back like once a week.
Yeah.
And I like NCT, but like, damn! I miss EXO!
Yeah.
That's my first K-pop group. I love them.
Yep.
And Chanyeol's my man. So...
You never forget your first.
Never forget your first.
Also, never forget the Chanyeol you-know-what eaters. That's the best thing to happen to K-pop.
Dude, that was one of the funniest K-pop memes.
Of the show.
That was my first thought. My first thought wasn't even the comeback. It was that meme. Literally.
His little sex scandals. I support him.
Ridiculous.
Poor guy. What is he gonna do in the military?
Ooh.
He's gonna come out a Twice fan.
Those first 100 days. Those first 100 days.
Yeah. At the end of his of it all, he's gonna be like, and you know I fancy you. So yeah, we're gonna miss Chanyeol. We really want that EXO comeback. It's okay though, we're getting Dio's solo album, and we'll get a cute picture of him bald with all of them touching his head, like they do every time someone goes to the military. It's very cute, very sad.
That's very embarrassing. You know what I don't want to think about? I don't want to think about Jin bald. I really don't. I just don't think. I don't think of any K-pop star. But to be fair, they always look better than I imagined them to. It's because y'all make those horrible edits on Twitter.
I know. That Chanyeol edit I sent you was scary.
Yes.
It was scary.
Like, it's the edits y'all make me think that they're not gonna look good. But then they always make them look cute anyway, so.
I mean, he looks awful. Why would they? Oh my god. He looks. I mean, yeah, he looks bad, real bad.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Bad.
But we do love Chanyeol, guys.
I know. I'm shook.
I feel like they made him look that bad.
Stop, Skylar.
I'm sorry.
That edit was so bad.
Yeah,
it was really bad.
Edit looked like.
I don't know why you did that, whoever did that, but y'all need to apologize to Chanyeol right now.
That was disrespectful.
No. That was disrespectful. Okay, moving on. Next topic. So this is kind of like the biggest story in K-pop as of like yesterday. A German radio host made a comment about BTS calling them a virus, and then tried to defend that he wasn't racist about South Koreans by saying he has a South Korean car and he really likes it.
Yeah, so his comment wasn't just that. It was way worse, because he said he likened them to COVID, not a virus, specifically COVID, and then said that he hoped a vaccine would come soon. And it was all apparently over their Fix You cover by Coldplay, their Coldplay cover, which you guys know I love, and I actually wanted to react to today, but it's fine. But no, for real, like, it was so rude, especially because Coldplay does not let people cover their work. Like, not for, like, major platforms like that. So it was a really big deal that Coldplay allowed any artist to make a cover of that song and release it on, like, a platform. Is like Coldplay has turned down, like, $1 million movie deals worth, like, $55 million for that song, specifically because it's, quote, their words, the most important song they've ever made.
Over Viva La Vida?
Yeah, they say that Fix You was their most important song they've ever
That's
made.
like the only song
Not their most famous.
That's the only song I like by them. I'm gonna be real.
I wasn't even a Coldplay fan.
No, not Fix You. I hate that song.
Really?
Wow.
I was about to...
I like it.
Yeah, no, I really... Okay, like, see, what I was gonna say...
But the point is, it's a really big deal that they covered it. A lot of people showed love for it, especially Coldplay fans. But yes, he likened them to COVID, which obviously I think holds a very strong racist tone. Like, I don't think you can defend that at all and say, like he did. He said, well, I wasn't trying to do it. It was a satire. It was a hyperbole. It was an over-exaggeration just to say that I didn't like the cover. No, you were being racist because they are Asian artists covering a white person song. And you didn't like it, maybe, but you were being racist when you made that comment. The intent was clearly to be racist and to other them from other, like, people in society. And that's, like, there's no reason to ever go that far. Like, literally insane. And there's nothing more I can say.
And of all the bands to be white supremacist over, Coldplay...
The worst part is that the artists themselves on every single one of their social media platforms praised this song. They actually wrote in Hangul that it was beautiful and, like, said love, like, each of the members' initials and signed it. I was like, how do you, as a fan of those artists, turn around and discriminate against and just, like, shit all over people that they admire and commended for their work.
Yeah, it's that phenomenon that white men have the most, but I see a lot of straight dudes having this phenomenon, and now it's racially charged with BTS, where they hate everything young girls like. And then, like, with BTS, the fact that they're men of color that young girls like is just, like, an added extra layer of, like, shit they have to say about it. It's really fucked up.
Yeah, and especially because I think it does have to do with the fact that they don't sing in English for a majority of the time. And yeah, I think it is like an Asian racist undertone.
Yeah. I feel like it's because Coldplay is a well-known white band, and they might feel possessive over men of color covering a song from that band. I have noticed that. You know, there's like this attitude that white music is like superior or better, even if it is just Coldplay. So that's what I got from it when I read what he said. I was like, oh, because it's a popular white man band. It's like, why are you covering this? You know? So.
Yeah. I know. It's just funny.
Through that,
to be like,
the video trended #1 on YouTube yesterday, and it was freaking great. And I watched it like 80 times. And
I like BTS, but y'all ain't gonna trick me into getting a Samsung, and you're not gonna trick me into listening to Coldplay.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not like, I didn't add Coldplay or like Fix You to my platform, but I'm not gonna lie. I screen recorded the video. It's in my phone. I like their performance.
Screen record.
I liked it, and I wanted it in my phone when I needed to watch it.
All right. Well, next we have kind of another ridiculous, huge story that went viral because literally, like, one person from every group was implicated in this. I'm just trying to pull up a picture on my phone I have of how many groups were accused in this. It is the bullying scandals that have been all over K-pop stan Twitter. And so let's just get into it. So first of all, the people who have been accused, like, this is the photo I have of it. It's like 9 different articles. So we have...
There were, at the end, there are 14.
14 allegations in total of bullying. This has been insane. So it has been the boy, Sunwoo, Mingyu from 17, Kihyun from Mosta-X, Hyuna, G-Idol Sujin, G-Idol Soyeon, Luna's Chu, Stray Kids Hyunjin, and Everglow's Aisha are among the 14. Those are the 9 I have in my phone.
Mingyu's case got a lot more serious ever since a sexual assault allegation was added.
Sexual harassment.
Sexual harassment, yes.
So Monsta-X's Kihyun was cleared. The company kind of went in and did all their research and looked up his school records and proved that he was innocent. Hyunjin apologized to the girl that he did bully. He confirmed that he did bully her. And I think Sujin from G-Idol was like, I was homeschooled, so... And now the one that's the most serious and the one that's... Oh, and Sungwoo was cleared. So the one that's the most serious and the one that's getting the most conversations now is about 17's Mingyu. He has been accused by one girl of sexually harassing him, sexually harassing her so bad that she had to go to therapy, that she's still in therapy over it. And another student has accused him of bullying an autistic student and doing things to get him to
to rile
him up.
Yeah.
So that's some pretty serious stuff.
Yeah, ableism and sexual harassment are very serious, and obviously in every case of sexual harassment you have to believe, well, you don't have to, but I choose to usually believe the victim first, simply because there's a lot that goes into that, and women's voices are so often silenced in situations like that. So I hope it isn't true. I hope he does get cleared, but if not, then I'm sure there will be like some really, really serious repercussions. Yesterday, there were floods and floods of call outs from fans and other K-pop fans alike to have either some kind of consequence or to have this scandal or incident, brought more into the light and have a clear conclusion. We're still waiting for that, correct?
Yeah, Playtis hasn't said anything yet.
Okay, so yeah, until something's been said, I'm sure that things aren't really going to get better for him or for the victim. I hope that she finds peace of mind. I hope that she's okay. And yeah, that's all I can really say about it.
Yeah, I had to get an ice pack for my computer. LOL, it's getting really hot. We love the PC life.
Well, yeah, I think Sid summed it up. And also, I did have my convictions and beliefs about it, but I watched this guy's YouTube video the other day who's Korean American, and he went through the Korean school system as well as the American one. And bullying does differ a little bit in the school system. It's a problem there that it's a little different than ours, and more about corruption and like an abuse of power. So I think it's a really huge deal in Korea, and I don't think a lot of Westerners really understand it, because bullying to us, we think about bullying. It's not so much, when we hear the word bullying, we just think of like knocking someone's milk out of their hands, because we're thinking about like guns, fights, like not things like that in American school system. But it's not like one is worse than the other, he was saying, but it's just like a totally different type of issue and dynamic. So I guess everyone should listen more, to the other side, like the Korean side.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think also, like, there's a difference in like the suicide rates are a lot higher in Korea than here in the US, and I think that's really important to this narrative too.
Yeah.
Like how severely people's conscience can be affected by bullying, and how hard it is and what they do go through. It's important to recognize these and give them their proper time to figure out what's going on, like what happened, and work forward. I'm really glad that Hyunjin apologized. Like, I think that's really big of him, and I hope that when things are brought to light, if people do or confirm that these cases are true, I hope that they do the same. His apology was really well written too. I read it on Instagram.
Yeah, I haven't read anything about it, but except for the fact that it happened. But yeah, the proof around Mingyu is starting to become a little overwhelming. But I've also heard the case from other students in the school. Like, I don't know. It was like a weird thing for them to say. They're like, he was always sharing his snacks. I'm like, well, that doesn't mean much.
Anything.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, but yeah, that bullying thing was really weird. The weird thing too is that coincidentally, these 14 cases showed up right after a political scandal happened in South Korea, where the former mayor of Seoul was being investigated about.
Accused.
He was already under investigation. The accused happened like 2 years ago. The accusation happened like 2 years ago. He was accused of sexual harassment by his assistant and he killed himself after the accusation happened, because there's some laws around like death and investigations and things like that in South Korea that could have protected his reputation. But the investigation is becoming more, involved, and the proof is pretty much overwhelming at this point that he did it. And so a lot of people are saying that these idol accusations are coming out right now as a way to reduce the attention around that story.
Okay. Before we do get into this, I would like to know that these accusations did surface after a scandal in Korea with 2 volleyball players that were like national volleyball players. And they have been discovered to be bullies. So I think people started digging more. So that was a part of it, prefacing.
Yeah. People were also saying that scandal happened as a response to this, too, even though it ended up being true.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well.
So that's what's so hard about it, because you have, like, true accusations, then there's this larger political scandal that casts doubt, and so it's going to be really hard to find out which ones are true and which ones are, not, and which ones are false. And I think it is important to remember that as a celebrity, often you don't have the same privilege that other people do. Like, usually if you're a regular person, your demons are going to stay in the closet. If you're in the limelight, that's not the case, especially in Korea, where idols have such a squeaky clean image. And not that what they do isn't wrong, it's just, I think as people, we all know our faults, and we all know we've all done some wrong. Now, a lot of these cases seem to have happened a really long time ago. I'm not saying they're not important. I'm not saying that diminishes the severity of them. I'm just saying people can also change and grow from that. Just like Hyunjin showed, he's clearly grown since those past incidents. And so we really have to take all of this into account when evaluating these situations, especially because we're all human. We all make mistakes. Not that, again, I'm not condoning any of this behavior. I'm just saying we have to see it from multiple perspectives, and there are 2 sides to every story.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better myself. So, speaking of stories that have kind of come up in response, because this story has also been considered to be a response to this political scandal, Dispatch has revealed that Jennie and G-Dragon have been dating for over a year. I see your head, John. I think we all kind of have a little bit of Genkai feelings still, don't we?
No, I don't care about Jennie.
No, me either.
I just don't like G-Dragon.
I have Genkai feelings. I
don't dislike G-Dragon either. I'm just like, for me, it's a totally different thing. It's more about, I think we're going to talk about it later anyway. Yeah. It's more about Dispatch.
Yes, I agree. So, yeah, first off, let's, thoughts on you think this is a power couple? Do you think it's true, even? Based on what they said? Because, pretty much all they showed was him, riding around on his little scooter.
I think it's true.
Yeah.
Because the companies. Yeah. The company
said we can't say yes or no, and usually when it's a no, they'll be explicit about that. No, this is a lie. This isn't true. Blah blah blah. So I do believe it.
Yeah.
My only fault is that G-Dragon just isn't to my taste. I'll leave it there. I'll just leave it. I'll leave it there.
Yeah. So the real implications of this is that Dispatch has been stalking Jennie for at least over a year now, following pretty much,
which is ridiculous,
her every move. The way they've tracked her, they're every day she does this, and this, a list of her day. And then they even had quotes from her mom, which I don't think she was officially interviewed, so it doesn't really. They had to have been stalking the mom too in order to hear that from her.
Yeah, it's too weird.
I thought someone said the mom was fine with the relationship. They talked to someone close to Jennie, but not her mom.
Damn.
And they said her mom is cool with the relationship too. So it was someone in YG, is my opinion or belief.
Yeah. Yeah, when they
Yeah.
said close to Jennie, though, like, this is why she's always so fucking sad all the time. She doesn't know who to trust. That's awful.
Yeah. Well, I think that's part of being a celebrity there, and celebrity anywhere really, and that's really difficult. Like, I'm not built for that. I think most people are not
hell
built
no.
for that. Like,
No, you have to adapt to some different sort of unhuman mindset, because that's insane. I mean, when I also read the article and I was like, this is creepy. Like, they were like, well, she does this and she does. I'm like, so you've been following her every move? It's super weird. I think Dispatch are weirdos, personally.
yeah, I don't think anyone really supports Dispatch, Korea Boo, or all K-pop at this point. They're just kind of rumor mills.
Yes.
There's some weirdos.
And what stuck out to me, because recently in the States, we've been having a reckoning about the way we treated Britney Spears, particularly the paparazzi attention she got. And then I grew up in Los Angeles, so I remember, like, going to the grocery store and seeing paparazzi, you know, waiting in the bushes for people to come out, because it was a rumor that they were, like, and it wasn't even, like, nice restaurants or anything like that. I mean, of course they were there too, but, like, it was like Starbucks. It was, like, really just, like, mundane stuff. Paparazzi would be everywhere stalking these people, and they would do kind of like everything to get out of their way. And so it's really reminding me of that situation, and the way they treat Jennie kind of like as this, like, Korea's sweetheart, but also, like, they slut shame her, and, you know, they're all up in her relationships and things like that. And, you know, even the Jen Kai, like, breakup reminds me of Britney and Justin Timberlake. It's just giving me a lot of parallels to that. And then I also can't help but think of all of the K-pop stars, like Sully and Jonghyun, who have been so hurt by the media pressure that idols face that they ended up committing suicide. And I see the mental health effects of this kind of treatment, and it really scares me for her.
Yeah. And I think that's one of, like, the most important things. Like, we talked about hiatuses last week, and that's why I'm like, they need those. They need to take as long as, like I'm not going to pressure an idol who's taking a hiatus to come back. Of course we miss them. Of course we want the best for them.
Mm-hmm.
Of course we want them to be healthy, but they need their time in order to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's been a crazy ride for her, and it just sucks because she seemed so happy at the beginning of this year, and she's probably gonna go disappear again for a little bit. And it's like we just got her back. It's very upsetting.
Yeah.
But, you know, she'll probably you take all the time you need, Jennie. We love you. We're here for you. And
that's literally the struggle with any artist like that. Like, Jungkook's my bias. That man hates social media. He really does. This man could sneeze and they're like, Jungkook spreads his germs and gets 10 people hurt. They all have coughs. Like, it's insane how, like, even, like, his small little fender bender last year became such a major thing, and headlines were like, BTS's Jungkook in car accident. Like, they made it seem like it was so huge, and they were like, it was his fault. Yeah. And I was like,
and then the misogyny makes it about, like, 10 times worse for people like Jennie. And it's just, it's reminding me very much of early 2000s American celebrity culture.
Which was toxic.
Which was very toxic. And it's definitely concerning me. And yeah, you can just see the way that women idols are being treated and the scrutiny that they're under. Everyone's under a lot of scrutiny, obviously, but the way the scrutiny that women idols are under is just like another extra layer of pressure, and I think that's an important thing to remember.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, actually, no, I have one more serious topic before we get into reactions. And this is a scandal about a group called T-ara. I think they are a second gen group. They're pretty big in Korea. Not one that we're super aware of. But Jiyeon from T-ara has been receiving death threats by someone calling themselves an angel of death, and has been like getting like, this guy has been giving like times and days and things like that he's gonna kill her by. And yeah, she's obviously very afraid. And another member of T-ara, So-yeon, has a longtime stalker who has been making death threats, who recently broke into her home. Yes.
My God.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
So...
No.
And the stalker is said to also have previously broken into her home and left underwear there.
So it's a woman?
I think so, yeah. Which is extra strange, but like, this stuff is really weird.
No way. How do you feel safe after that? No, that was something that happened during the 2000s too. Like, people would break into people's houses. Like, I remember hearing about it. Like,
That's still
it's still
happening.
Like, not most recently, but it did happen to Selena Gomez, and it happened, I think, to Ariana Grande as well.
Freaking Lady Gaga's dogs got stolen at gunpoint the other day. Like, people are crazy. People are insane, and I would never feel safe. I could not be a celebrity. I would literally never feel safe. Like, if anyone ever broke into my home with the intent to harm me or even threaten me, I would be like, we're moving. It is time to go. Like,
yeah.
There's no way I could continuously go out on the stage. I would be searching every crowd for faces. Like, I would be so paranoid.
I mean, that's why, like, speaking of Jungkook, right? That's why he is always, every time what's her name shows up, he's always like,
it's Carrot Nuna. That's so embarrassing that that's her
name.
Dude, yeah.
Yes.
And, you know,
I think Daniel Kong has a
song. He was a minor. Like, she'd been following him to middle school.
Yeah.
Which is so disturbing. Like, he had to call his parents or manager to come pick him up.
So Kang Daniel also has a stalker?
No. Oh, no, he doesn't have a stalker, but he has a song. A new song called Paranoid. The lyrics sort of reminded me of what we're talking about. Mm-hmm. Like that fear of watching you. I think it's deeper than that. But it was interesting to hear it from a singer's perspective.
Yeah.
I like that.
And like recently NCT kind of like went off on their stalkers. It's very bizarre at this point. You know, how are you going to consider yourself a fan of somebody
and terrorize
them and not respect them as people? You know, this is kind of the dangerous thing about, I think, how obsessive K-pop fandom can be, is that it gets to the point where we really objectify these people. And this happens with celebrity everywhere. But I'm just noticing a certain level of fanaticism with K-pop recently that that reminds me again of that kind of fandom we were facing.
But it's even things were crazy like that with the Beatles. Mm-hmm. Like, sometimes it really is these boy groups. Like, I don't know what. There's crack in them, bro. Like,
someone did break into George Harrison's house and stab him like 3 times in the lungs. So this shit does happen to celebrities.
That went over my head. Stabbed him.
Yeah, no, this one guy, he's like, I had a...
Oh, John Lennon.
John Lennon got shot. Yeah, George Harrison was stabbed 3 times by someone who like had a vision from God that he had to kill the Traveling Wilburys, which was the group he was in at the time. So weird. You know, someone shot Ronald Reagan in order to impress Jodie Foster. But you know what? That one, I don't have as much of a no, okay.
Stop.
I'm kidding.
I mean,
Ronald Reagan. No. But yeah, this situation
like,
for Soyeon and Jiyeon from T-ara has been very weird. I don't understand why anyone would want to do that. I don't understand. It's just very confusing to me. And I just hope that she is around people she trusts. And I hope that she has security. The stalker has been apprehended, though, so that's good.
Oh, good. I really thought, when you said they left stuff, and, like, I really thought they didn't get them. At least she can, like, sleep better, if not well. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. That shit weird. So, before we watch stuff, you watched the Kingdom live stream, Sid. How was it?
I did. It was really, really good. 4th gen groups were generally the best, in my opinion, in my personal opinion. I really liked Ateez's performance. They actually were the first ones to go on. They did a really good job. My heart missed Mingi, but San was there with his purple hair, and he was holding a thing with a flame on it, and that was really cool. They did this whole formation where he stood on them, and I was like, okay, out here doing stunts. And Stray Kids, I will not lie, came to win. Like, they had fireworks and were flipping everywhere, and all of their hair was black, and Felix looked really good. And yeah, like, that was insane. You guys should watch it when it comes out on Kingdom. But no, like, it was really, really good. The boys ate per usual. They did a new arrangement of the Stealer, and it was really good. Very different from the actual song itself, which I thought was really cool and really creative. And yeah, everyone did great. BTOB, they sang. They actually didn't do any choreography, which I found surprising, but their vocals were really good, very impressive. SF9 did a performance. They were all in suits. They did a dance. They were good. And I'm missing
Icon.
The one Bobby's in. Yes, Icon. Icon was good too. Theirs was very high energy, and it looked like they were enjoying themselves. So they all gave, like, a different version of a performance in their own way, and it was fun to watch and to take part in. Vote for the boys, everyone. Vote for the boys and Ateez and Stray Kids, because you have to vote for 3 groups anyways.
Yep.
All right, so let's get into reactions. So our first is K-pop legend Rain is collabing with one of our favorites on the show, Chungha. So here is one of the teasers for Why Don't We?
Oh, Oreo.
Well,
oh my god, I'm so hyped.
This man is so lucky he looks good, because imagine he looked like JYP trying to do this.
Stop! we like Rain over here.
No, Rain's fine. I'm just saying, he's so lucky he a good-looking older gentleman.
That's
like,
true.
oh yeah, older.
so lucky.
They look so good. Icons.
Yes.
Old icon, young icon.
Yes, I'm excited. That's really cool for Chungha. I'm sure she's hyped. This is really, I'm sure it's really special for her, because he's really like a legend over there. He's kind of a legend here, because he was in a star of a movie over here with the Wachowskis, which was pretty cool. I like that movie, Ninja Assassin. Have any of you seen it? Well, in the behind the scenes,
We should watch that
for something we have planned, maybe. I don't know.
For the blank.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so the Wachowskis praised him. They were like, oh my god, we could tell he's such a good dancer because he learned all the fight choreography like in a second. We thought he was a martial arts pro. So he's a very talented guy. We're excited to see this. We love Chungha. So yeah. Next we have The Boyz. The Boyz. Their new song, Breaking Dawn.
Let Me Live.
Named after...
I love their outfits.
Wild.
But this has nothing to do with Twilight, right?
Oh shit, this looks good.
It's so good.
Yeah. Whoa, I mean, okay, I'll just watch it.
I love the sets.
Yeah.
Visually, oh my gosh, this looks cool.
They all look so good. Woo!
Yes, Julian. Perfect.
Oh my god, I love it! Oh my god, the tree in the background, that's so sick.
Yes, Eric.
Yo, shout out to the grip team for hanging that pink thing in the studio. I just keep thinking about how hard.
I love
Oh, the highlighter hair.
neon yellow work on a
Ooh, that cut was good.
I love News Boys. Oh. They included the yell.
Yes. I mean, it's not a boy group song without the yell.
Right? Yes, J-Dub.
But I have to say, the real hero of this video is the gaffer. Can we talk about the lighting?
Yes.
Yes.
Dead ass. No, visually, this is so refreshing because it looks different than a lot of K-pop videos. It's not even like, doesn't even have a bunch of sets. It's like essentially the same two sets, but the
same two outfits.
Yeah.
That's choreo. It was so good.
That's really stunning.
Yeah,
that was cool.
It reminded me of what Kick It was kind of doing visually, but more neon. Yeah. Oh, you did?
Yeah. I like the colors on this. Though.
I loved the pink.
Yeah, I think Sid did.
I told you. Because even that style of music is not something I necessarily gravitate to. And when I called you guys and told you about it, I was like, it's kind of NCT, but in like a manner that's so Boyz that like, I loved it. Like even the chorus, I was like, that's a very NCT thing, but I fucked with it so heavy. And like I like NCT. I actually really like Kick It. Like that's one of their songs. It's actually one of my favorites of theirs. So for the Boyz to turn around and make something in their own way that like appealed to me, even though it's not usually one of my favorites, killed it. You smashed it. That is amazing.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah. I loved it. Look at how big this smile is on my face.
I mean,
I know. As soon as Juyeon went back, Olivia was like, "Oh my god!"
I mean, I know the Boyz through Sydney, and I haven't listened to their music as much, So this is probably like my second or third music video I've seen. But this also isn't my type of style of music, but I still liked it. Like I could still appreciate it. I don't know, that was really cool. Like even the production was like very different than a usual K-pop song because it didn't have like the pots and pans sound, but it also wasn't a really full sounding
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
Like that like ticking sound, that was really
Yes,
interesting.
I agree.
Yeah. They did a great job with it. I've actually found that their music videos for their Japanese songs tend to be more like that. And then the Korean songs are more like the Korean music videos where they have like storyline kind of elements. But also I think they have to, you know, work with what they have because they are a smaller company. It just so happens that the boys they have are extremely talented and they're killing the game. But also, yes, the gaffer, all the accolades.
All of them.
As someone who, as me and Olivia have worked lighting sets, that's freaking amazing. Absolutely beautiful. And
kudos. Yes. And oh god, I forgot what. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm reaching. But did this not give you a little bit of B2K vibes?
Oh, I don't know, but maybe that's why I found it refreshing and I liked it. I have to go back and see some B2K videos.
I love B2K. I don't know if we've discussed how much I love B2K. I love B2K.
I feel like
that was vibrant though.
I love them.
Oh
my god. I saw the lead singer once in his car when I was little. I ran up to it. I was like, hi, I love B2K. And he was like, hi. Yes.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, Omarion's a legend. Like, I mean, B2K are legends. But it was
when he was still in B2K, and I was like, I love B2K. Oh. It was very cute. Next.
Okay, I'm ready for
yes.
reaction. It's staring at me.
We don't even have to say it. This group needs no introduction at all.
Let's
go. Shinee?
The cowboy hat is a true statement in today's K-pop.
Everyone had to wear a fucking hat. I don't know why. Ah!
No.
I don't know why they did him like that.
I won't lie.
Check this out, y'all. I don't want you back. Don't call me.
I don't want you back. Don't call me. I don't know what the hell is going on with that beanie either.
Yeah, the braid. Look, they had to on a little bit.
It's my time. It's my time. You're trash. 진짜 늦었다니까. 널 믿지 않아, you know why. 날 속였다는 걸 알아. 속인 걸 알아. 비극은 왜 사랑이 몫인데 슬픈 에픽 속 그 끝을 보고 있네. 넌 못 받겠지. 집착뿐이겠지. 나처럼 잘한 사람 없을 거니까.
Waste my time.
Yo, when they started,
Kpop's rude voicemail voice is my favorite part of this song, period. Don't call me. Straight out of Daegu. I can't. Woo!
there's
Yes!
three. It's officially a K-pop song.
Sorry, the number
Yeah!
They were like the rave all day.
They outdid everybody with the beanies too. I mean the berets. Oh my god.
Yo, oh my god. Do it again, Sid. Bro, that's the move they're doing. It's like a hip slap. Oh my god, man. No, it is.
Out of you.
They're like, don't
Call me.
Period. Don't call me. What did I say?
What I say?
Don't. Period. Yo, okay. Okay, let me just say that was my first time actually like watching a Shinee video. Not this time, but that was the first video I've ever seen. And Sydney had told me about them because I didn't like this one song of theirs. I'm not gonna say the song. But what I will say
it's the most iconic one, guys. You know.
Yeah, I don't like that song. But what I can say is like it's fun. But when I saw this video, I was like, yo, what the hell? Because I decided to click on it. And they're like the ultimate K-pop group. They're everything I like about SM. They're like the entire package. That song is so great and full of personality and attitude. And obviously you can tell it comes from a veteran group. Like it could only come from Shinee. Because it has like the Shinee stamp and the sound. It was amazing.
It literally grew on me so much. The first time I watched it, I was like, this is hilarious. And I watched it again, and I was like, this is so good. And then by the last time I watched it, I was like, the talent is But I won't lie. Kpop's hats were taken.
I know.
I was trying to pass.
The feather hat killed me.
The feather hat really.
You know what? Maybe it's made. Maybe is it made from the ring ding dong wings? Like that's what it looked like.
Yeah.
Full circle. Ring ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
But yeah, that video he sent me too. I was like, now why why? But you know what? He had the attitude to make it seem very intentional, and that's what matters.
Yep.
Straight out of Daegu with my boys Yoongi and Tae.
Don't waste my time. The number you have dialed.
Also, Minho, I don't know who taught you how to say shoddy.
Mark.
Mark. You know Mark would just too. You'll say it like that. Shoddy. You have to put shot.
He probably
he
I taught Tay Minute in Super M.
When I saw it when I literally saw the translations of the lyrics and it was Ace SHAWTY, I was like, it's not even like that's the one. Like that's
actually it.
They really said shoddy.
And it was so crazy because it had the Korean lyrics next to it and it sent me. I was like, they really said shoddy. Amazing.
That was, they did that for the community, for the culture.
Have to.
That was so sick. And I literally hear Don't Call Me in my sleep, in the shower, when I'm brushing my teeth, when I'm making food, when I go to the bathroom. All I hear, don't call me, don't call me, don't
call me.
It's my whole brain.
You're wasting all my
You're wasting all my time. Alright, next we have one that came out last night. I have not seen it yet, so I'm excited. Wonho has come back, our favorite buff mans. Woo!
I love a wet Wonho. My favorite outfit.
This man will never close his shirt, and I'm so okay with that. He did the Itsy shoulder thing. I can't do it. Look.
Oh, he knows why we're
He brought the goods.
And I like the song.
I know the song is so good. I love this video. It's so cool.
I love this video.
Ooh, the string section. It's kind of giving me James Bond vibes.
Hold up, the video gets done.
Not the shirt tear. He really went for it.
That not laying on the ground.
Oh my god! I love that!
Everything I wanted from a Wonho come back.
Oh my god, honestly, I like that better than the first solo song.
I actually like Lose more than Open Minded.
Yeah! I forgot what it was called for a second, but yes, this song slaps. This is going straight on the playlist. What'd you think, Skylar?
Yes, this song.
I thought it was great. Honestly, I like the direction K-pop is going in now, especially with the new solo artist. I mean, he's clearly a great soloist. It was great. Loved it.
I'm still thinking about the shirt tear.
I haven't watched, like, I haven't listened to the whole album yet, but I did listen to Devil, that song. Stuck in my head. Very good.
He looked good. I love him with his black hair, too.
Me
Oh, yeah,
too.
he looks really good.
I love Wonho It's actually my preference, but he is my preference. So I'll let him get me.
He looks so good. He been working out. He be eating his protein.
His body looks good. So good.
And it looks good in clothes too, because sometimes guys get like really big and it like they wear jackets and they look like, you know.
Like...
No, I just love how proportionate his body is actually. Like he's proportionately muscular, and that's important.
Very.
Everyone, stop skipping leg or arm day. You need both to succeed. Bam Bam.
You know who she's talking to.
Stop skipping leg day, Bam Bam. I would really appreciate it. Like
she said his name.
She said it. It's out in the open.
I love him. Is my bias. I just need my thighs not to be 3 times the size of his. Okay, that's it.
You gotta get them Namjoon thighs.
Yes. Put some bass in it. That's all.
Next, we have 2 Ateez trailers.
Yeah.
The only thing I will see is song. No offense, I love everyone, but
me not knowing anyone besides Mingi.
I know their names. I can't always match them yet, though.
Ooh!
I know who that is.
Okay, crop top.
Always. Oh, my man stayed on.
They never just.
Oh, shit. Woo! Hey, on, dude. Is that Minky's heart? It sounds like it.
Ooh. We getting all bangers today.
I keep forgetting I'm on mute.
I just love the casual fire burning in the background. On Mars.
I love that song. Or the preview
that
for
one's gonna be amazing.
Alright.
Yeah.
Ooh, Son in the Bucket. I love the whisper, I won't lie. I love when Hong does this. Yes, song. Yeah.
Is this like their cute song? Aww. Ateez Dream. Ooh, I like that one.
His hair is like leopard print, but I haven't
Oh, he doing the Tyler the Creator hair?
Aww, this one's up. I love how Son is just looking around.
Ooh! This Take Me Home one slaps. Okay, this one.
Okay. They tried it. They tried the new beat. Let them...
That's their NCT one.
I love all of them. That one's, I guess I'll see.
I'm excited. This looks really good. I'm hyped.
Oh,
That Take Me Home song slaps.
Yeah.
yeah, that one's about to be lit.
I see all these tracks are produced again, or at least have Eden on them again. He's just like their go-to guy. It's like the same for Blackpink with I don't know his name, but that other dude.
I don't know his name either.
Or BTS
Sorry.
with P-Dog.
Mm.
Yeah, Eden's like their guy. I'm really excited too to see Mingi featured for the lyrics on all the songs. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah. We'll miss him in the performances, but it's cool that we're still going to hear from him.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's giving...
Did he helped record his parts?
Yeah,
though,
he
right?
recorded his parts, yeah.
Yeah.
He's just not in any of the visual stuff.
Fair.
Yeah. But it looks really good. I'm hyped. You know? Skylar's been trying to get me on this Ateez thing for a while, so I think this might get me to hop on the Ateez train.
Let's go.
What's their fandom name?
Is it a teeny or a tiny? Someone tell me, is it a teeny or a tiny?
They call it a teeny. I just be saying a teeny, but the boys say a teeny.
A teeny sounds like a cocktail.
A teeny, a tiny.
Yes.
I don't know.
It's like an abbreviation for
Either
apple
way, we all
teeny.
know that I'm a fan, so.
Yeah. I'm lit.
Teeny.
I need to get more into boy groups, so this is lit. All right, well, that's all we've got today for this incredible episode of SOCS. We had so much to talk about. I had a lot of fun. And if you like this, follow us on Twitch, follow us on Twitter, and if you're watching this on YouTube, give us a like and subscribe. And if you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, make sure to follow the podcast there too. And yeah, thanks for joining. Bye, everybody.